You finally share the thing that matters to you. Your business idea, your book, your new career direction, the commitment to get healthy, the decision to go back to school, and the room goes quiet. Someone raises a polite eyebrow. Someone else changes the subject. A few people warn you to be realistic. It feels like a door shuts inside your chest. Being doubted can sting more than failure, because failure at least happens after you tried. Doubt tries to stop you before you take the first step. Yet buried inside that sting is a gift. When no one believes in you, you're forced to decide whose voice is going to run your life. Will it be the chorus of other people's fears, or the quiet certainty of your own conviction? This video is your practical playbook for those seasons when you feel alone with your dream. We'll break down why people don't believe, how to turn their doubt into clean fuel, and exactly what to do each day so you keep moving until results speak louder than opinions. Why people don't believe and why it's not about you. Before you internalize someone's doubt, translate it. Most disbelief isn't a verdict on your potential. It's a reflection of their lens. Projection. People project their limits onto you. I couldn't do that becomes no one can. Their ceiling isn't your ceiling. Loss aversion. Your change threatens the homeostasis of a group. If you grow, the roles shift. That's uncomfortable for others. Outdated data. Folks know an earlier version of you. They're judging today's commitment with yesterday's information. Misplaced protection. Loved ones try to keep you safe. Safety is their goal, not your growth. Once you see this clearly, disbelief loses authority. You can say, I hear your concern, but I'm running a different play. You stop asking doubters for permission they're not qualified to grant. Turn doubt into fuel without becoming bitter. There's a clean way and a toxic way to use doubt. The toxic way is to carry a grudge and perform your life to win spiteful points. It burns hot and then burns you out. The clean way is to convert doubt into focused energy. Try this 3-step alchemy. Convert words into a workout. Every time a doubting thought pops up, pair it with a rep. 10 push-ups, 10 lines written, 1 outreach email. Doubt becomes a trigger for momentum. Record receipts. Keep a simple proof file. Dates, reps, small wins, kind feedback. On hard days, reread your receipts. Evidence quiets emotion. Reframe the timeline. People will get it later. Your job is to build now. When results arrive, explanations become optional. You're not proving them wrong, you're proving you right. That shift keeps your heart clean and your focus sharp. Build self-belief like a skill, the evidence loop. Self-belief isn't magic, it's math. The brain updates belief from evidence, so give it evidence on purpose. Use the evidence loop. Tiny promise, keep it today, log it, slightly bigger promise tomorrow. Go for consistency over intensity. A wildly ambitious week followed by a crash teaches your brain you're unreliable. A modest, steady streak teaches your brain you can be trusted. Practical moves. 2-minute rule. Start so small it's laughable. Write for 2 minutes, walk for 5, study 1 page. The point is to become someone who starts every day. Habit stacking. Attach the new behavior to a stable cue. After coffee, I draft. After lunch, I pitch. After work, I train. Weekly review. Each weekend, note 3 wins, 1 lesson, 1 micro upgrade. Your belief grows when you see yourself iterating in public with yourself. The isolation season and how to survive it. Chasing a vision creates a gap between where you are and where you're going, between who you were and who you're becoming. That gap can feel like loneliness. Here's how to survive it without shrinking. Shift your metric. In the quiet season, measure integrity of effort, not applause. Ask, did I keep my promises today? Not, did they notice? Build a proxy circle. Curate mentors at a distance. Books, long-form interviews, classes, communities. Let high-quality voices sit near your mind. Design recovery. Solitude can slip into isolation when you stop caring for your nervous system. Schedule sunlight, movement, deep breathing, laughter with a friend. Recovery is not a reward for finishing. It's fuel for continuing. Remember, loneliness isn't evidence your dream is wrong. It's evidence it isn't crowded where you're going. Protect your energy. Boundaries, environment, language. When belief is scarce, energy is sacred. Protect it like you would protect the only match on a cold night. Boundaries. Don't litigate your vision with chronic doubters. Say less, show more. I appreciate your perspective. I'll share updates when there's something to celebrate. Environment. Make your space a coworker that helps. Visual board on the wall, a checklist that resets daily, water bottle filled, phone in another room during deep work. Language. Speak to yourself like a coach, not a critic. Replace "I never follow through" with "I'm someone who keeps small promises and stacks them." Words are not decoration, they are direction. Micro steps, momentum, and the 30-day sprint. Momentum doesn't ask if people believe, it asks if you move today. Build it with a 30-day sprint that's simple, visible, and winnable. Define one keystone action that, if repeated, would make success likelier. 10 outbound messages, 30 minutes of product work, a daily training block. Track it publicly to yourself. Paper calendar, habit app, sticky notes, streaks remove decision fatigue. I don't break the chain. Add weekly proof projects, something that ships, a landing page, a prototype, a sample chapter, a case study. Shipping resets your confidence faster than thinking. At the end of 30 days, you won't just hope you can do it, you'll have proof on paper that you do. Communicate strategically. Handle critics, ask for help, share results. Silence is not the only strategy. Communication done wisely protects your momentum. With critics, respond once with calm clarity. I understand why this seems risky. Here's the step I'm taking next. Then return to work. Don't invite them into daily planning. With allies, be specific. Could you review this page for 10 minutes? Gets help. What do you think? Gets opinions. With the world, share process, not just trophies. Day 12, pitched 5 clients, got 1 yes, learned to change my opener. Process posts attract learners and future customers, and they keep you honest without needing approval. Over time, your communication becomes an asset. It documents the journey and attracts the right people while filtering out noise. Borrow belief from your future self. If you can't borrow belief from others, borrow it from the version of you who has already crossed the bridge. Close your eyes and picture that person walking into a room. How do they sit? How do they speak? What choices do they make on an average Tuesday? Now reverse engineer. List 5 behaviors that future you does as default. Shows up on time, finishes small tasks the same day, says no cleanly, protects focus blocks, lifts others up. Start living those behaviors at the level you can today. Identity leads actions, and actions rewrite identity. This is how you become the kind of person who no longer needs external belief to move. Case studies and reframes. Use what fits. The cut athlete. Michael Jordan was famously cut from his high school team. He built a work ethic so fearsome that the cut became origin, not obituary. Reframe. A closed door is a training plan dressed as pain. The rejected author. J.K. Rowling collected rejections. The story that mattered wasn't the no, it was the manuscript that improved between each no reframe. Each no returns with notes. The late bloomer. Colonel Sanders pitched his recipe over and over in his 60s. Reframe. I'm not late, I'm seasoned. The underestimated island sprinter, Usain Bolt turned early doubts and injuries into the most joyful dominance track has seen. Reframe. I will build such ease from effort that my results look like play. These aren't talismans, they are templates. Pull the lever that matches your season and run it consistently. A simple, repeatable daily plan. When belief around you is low, routines carry you when motivation won't. Try this. Morning, 15-30 minutes. Quiet start, 3 deep breaths, 3 gratitudes, 1 sentence of intention. Identity cue. Speak 1 line aloud. I'm the kind of person who keeps small promises and ships weekly. First micro win, 2 minutes on the highest leverage task to shatter inertia. Work block, 60-90 minutes. 4, focus sprint, phone away, timer on, single task. Measure inputs you control, minutes, messages, reps. 5, quick log, record the rep, evidence beats memory. Evening, 10 minutes, 6, review, 3 wins, 1 lesson, 1 improvement for tomorrow. 7. Close the loop. Prep the workspace so tomorrow you start fast. This plan is humble on purpose. The goal is to keep you moving until momentum takes the wheel. Believe first, evidence next, applause last. No one believing in you is not a prophecy, it's a weather report. Weather changes. If you move anyway, convert doubt into reps. Build belief from evidence, protect your energy, design a sprint, communicate wisely, and borrow courage from future you, the forecast starts to shift. Results are loud. They turn critics into spectators and spectators into supporters. But even when the applause arrives, don't build on it. Build on the craft, the character, and the systems that carried you through the quiet parts. In the end, the most reliable belief will always be the belief you choose and renew daily. The belief you prove with tiny promises kept when nobody is watching. That's the kind of belief that doesn't ask for permission and doesn't need permission. That's the kind of belief that builds a life.